Where you want to meet me at like 1?
Right here. We're going to be right, because I'm going in that lot to do the interview.
All right.
What's up, Amber?
Hey guys.
How you feeling today?
I'm okay.
How's your morning going?
Well, I woke up, my back is fucked up. Supposedly, I got an infection in my spine. And I got swollen, my muscles are swollen. So I can't really walk at all. Like, I can, but I can't. I don't know, I'm just ready to go back into rehab. I don't know why I keep coming back out here. Like, what's the problem going on? I gotta figure it out.
You're addicted to the streets.
You think that's what it is? You addicted to the streets?
I think it's a lifestyle. It's more like the drugs, you can come and go. It's more the lifestyle of living out here, of crazy things going on, stuff like that.
Tell us about the voice inside your head.
It always tells me that when I'm in rehab, it says, you gotta do this, but once I finally get out of rehab, go to recovery houses, start living the world again, everything just comes back and saying, oh, you can do it again. It's not gonna be bad. I'm just, like I said, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. My aunt is trying to get me out of Philly. Don't know how long that's gonna take, but I'd rather go to Eagleville because that takes, I'll get in there very soon.
Brian Parkhill told me, tell Amber to get her butt back in rehab. What you got to say to Brian Parkhill?
I hope you're doing well. And, I'm trying. I really am.
So Amber, tell us, what are you addicted to now?
The same thing as I was always, dope and crack. And I was smoking the dope, so I didn't have to use the needle, but I wasn't getting as high that I wanted to, so I started. Now I'm shooting up again.
Tell us about your rehab experience.
Well, I went to Eagleville, and it was good, I really thought it was going to be this time. But unfortunately, every time I go to Eagleville, they want to keep sending me back down Philly or somewhere close to Kensington, which I explain to them every time I go there that please don't send me back down there because I'm just going to be right back in here. And they continue to do it. So, like I said, my aunt's figuring it out, and once I get into somewhere, she'll do the rest of the work. I should start being around, hanging out with the people that really want it, instead of just goofing off and fucking around, getting in trouble, thinking it's just a vacation. I need to act like it's a real thing and not just time away. Well, I feel like relapse is a part of recovery. With me, it's, I have like a month or maybe like 2 weeks in, and every time it gets around that time is when I seem to relapse. So, the thing is, I'm not staying busy. I'm just like chilling around watching TV, my mind racing. I need to stay busy, do things, get into, I want to start helping other addicts when I finally get this right. So maybe that'll help.
Okay, what are some things nobody prepares you for in life? What from your shoes?
They don't prepare you for definitely triggers, I would say, because they're everywhere. You could be on TV, you could be a phone conversation you're having, you could be the people you see, anything could set you off.
It's a lot, right? So you got to be a strong person to not, get pushed when those temptations come your way. That's something you have to work on every day, every second sometimes, or else you'll slip right back into the nightmare. You know how easy it is to fall back. What are some side hustles addicts have, Amber? Because people are always asking how y'all make money.
Some people sell drugs for, the top people. Some people sell work. Some people prostitute. Some people steal, boost. Some people, just do what they have to do.
So
Rob people, hit people with the needle.
what would you say the worst thing? What would you say the worst thing you have done to support your habit is?
I definitely, I think prostitution is the worst thing I ever done, because I always told myself I would never do it, and it happens. And like I said, I was doing it sober and it wasn't bothering me.
How you doing, brother, man? All right. So, Amber, can you share 3 things that you're good at?
I don't know what I'm good. I really can't answer that because I don't know. I don't know. I'm good at helping people, I guess. Being there as a good friend.
That's
about
awesome.
it.
What are some things that make you smile?
My family, my friends, food.
How can people support you today?
Just keep me in your prayers. Pray that everything's gonna be okay.
Have anything horrible happened to you recently, or have you seen anything horrible happen to anyone out here recently? Any Kensington horror stories?
There was somebody got shot 34 times at Kensington and Clearfield.
That's sad, right, Amber?
Yeah, and I heard the shooting from the house I stay at.
So you have somewhere to stay now. You're not homeless.
Right, but it's either I can be out here or I choose to be there. Either one.
Yeah, you see the weather is starting to change, Amber. It's starting to get cold
That's
out
why
here.
I'm not doing this cold weather again. I can't deal with it now with the way my health, and I can't walk really. I'm not dealing with it. I'm getting in there.
That's right.
Rehab way before winter time.
That's great to hear, Amber. Can you tell us, basically, to wrap things up, what's the root cause of your addiction, would you say?
I don't love myself, so I think I'm just filling that void with drugs.
And you have so many people that love you, Amber, so how can you not love yourself? But I pray one day you'll see your worth, that you are worthy of all the great things life have to offer. Kensington don't have to be the end. There is so much more waiting on the other side for you, Amber.
Recently, I'm just in the hospital for withdrawal. On the 17th, I went in, and I was there till about the 25th. They took me right into the emergency room. Right away, they hooked me up to various medications, and then they brought me into being admitted, but I wasn't getting the same meds in the ER as I was when I got admitted. So I was suffering, I was going through pain and, helplessness. So, it's very bad. People, like I said, could die from it. I've seen people have heart attacks. Like, I was in a coma from withdrawal.
Hold on, let that train go by. We wrapping it up, right, Amber? We wrapping it up on your hospital experience.
Well, Episcopal.
Hold on, another one coming.
Oh, God.
They back to back, Amber.
Are you doing the YouTube?
Yeah, hold on one second. All right, love, we about to wrap it up right now. All right, Amber, wrap it up on your hospital experience.
Well, Episcopal definitely judges you, you know. They definitely don't give you the right meds. They put you in a room. They give you the Paladinine or maybe if you're lucky an Ativan pill and kick you out. You know, they don't care, and it's sad.
Any other hospitals that treat addicts unfair that you have experienced?
I mean, I've seen people, like I said, just not give you the right medication and literally have you suffering in that bed. A hospital is supposed to help you.
Okay.
They're supposed to help you with the withdrawal, not leave you suffering in a bed. You can do that outside, like, for all that.
What's your agenda for today?
Probably go back to the house I stay at and try to relax my back a little bit, but it's hurting really bad.
Got you. All right, Amber, we always rooting for you as always, and you never give up. That's one thing about you. You always try, and that's what we love you for. So AML family, don't be bitter, be better, and we out there. Peace out.